Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from the 21st of October to the 27th of October 2018. And this is for you coming from Capricorn. So let's start with Sunday, the 21st of October. There's so many problems waiting for you on this morning, afternoon of Sunday, the 21st of October. Whether you are with the work people you are with, or the business people, or your marriage and family people, or the romance one, things are going to go terribly wrong. Well, you've got that news from me, so what do? Well, don't show your temper, don't be arrogant, don't be difficult, because there are some planets in the evening who will come in the morning, afternoon to make you egoistic and just be not agreeable. So don't do that, otherwise these planets of morning, afternoon will become worse and stronger, and then breakups can happen. Whether in friendship, whether romance, whether even in the marriage. So it's as bad as that in the morning, afternoon period. Evening, nightfall period, much better. You get so much relief, so much good results, so much solutions. So morning, afternoon, take it easy. Tell yourself, I'll get the solutions in the evening, nightfall. I must take the soft approach morning, afternoon. And plan for the evening, nightfall. Is it to chase for the romance, to be with your romance partner? Or is it to get your marriage side and family side happy? Or to be out with your business people or the people you work with? Good rewards are waiting for you in the evening, nightfall period. So you've got to get activity going. So be out and about, dress very well, looking good. Monday the 22nd, and it starts well enough. These are short-term planets in the morning, afternoon, very fast planets. They bring opportunities very quickly. You've got to be on your toes, answer your emails, answer your messages. These are also planets of unexpected goodness. So tell yourself, morning, afternoon of this Monday, the 22nd, I can have unexpected good luck. Well, that's good. So communicate, ask favors, communicate and be with the people that you expect something from. Is it the business? Is it the help in the job? Is it the romance? Is it to get the family happier? It's all very possible. Evening, nightfall, not good. You can be let down, you can be disappointed, you can feel cheated, you can feel played out, accidents can happen. Be careful what you say, and don't go and do anything of a secretive nature in the evening, nightfall period, because that's going to be exposed as well. So very tricky planets here, and drive very carefully. Accidents are seen. Don't go anywhere near the sea or in the sea. So many things can go wrong in the evening, nightfall. Do you want to be out? If you don't, just go back to the safety of your own home and ride out the hour by hour. But if you have to be out, tell yourself, disappointment can come in many ways. So morning, afternoon, unexpected opportunities. By the time you get evening, nightfall, disappointment awaits. So you've got to be smart and think now. I made a date for myself in morning, afternoon now. Andy says disappointment, evening, nightfall. Could be the plan may be cancelled, could be postponed, could be your date may not show up. Look into all these things and drive very carefully as well. Don't drink too much. Tuesday the 23rd is a marvelous 24 hours of good luck given to you. Morning, afternoon, your skills of communication and marketing sense and business sense will be excellent. So whether you are in business, whether you have a job, there is opportunities waiting to come and knock at your doorstep, and you're going to be so very lucky, because you will just say the right thing at the right time and do the things also right time and right beautiful timing. So you got to be busy and ask for what you want. And you'll be very clever, because your mind will assimilate knowledge very quickly. So make full use in business or in job-wise to excel, and you will attract very good news. And if you're chasing for the romance, your communications are going to be wonderful. So everything that you want, focus on what you want. You can't have everything under the sun. Focus on what you want, you go and get it, and you will get it very handsomely. Evening, nightfalls, now slow planets are there. So morning, afternoon, whizzing around fast planets, opportunities come left, right, center. Evening, nightfall, planets slow down and they become long-term planets. So there's every opportunity in the long term waiting to develop for you in the evening, nightfall. Is it a long-term friendship in business? Is it the chance of having a long-term contract or support in business? Is it in your work area where you have a good bonding with the people you work with or with your bosses? Is it the romance you find and make a date in the morning, afternoon that becomes a long-term possibility in the evening? So apply whatever you want and you will get it beautifully. And be patient in the evening nightfall period because these long-term planets work slowly. Wednesday the 24th is another 24 hours of wonderful news for you. You get such good luck and good news in the morning afternoon period. And you'll be so creative in speech and in action. And whatever you say and do just goes down well in your job area or in your business area. So you got to concentrate on how to convince people to reward you with something or another. And it will happen. And if you're chasing for the romance, you'll be immensely creative and you'll have the luck with you as well. So apply to what you want morning, afternoon. You're going to be scoring very high points and be rewarded. Some of these planets are also global planets. So wanting to go on the internet and make contacts would also be good. Evening, nightfall, excellent. Now you're really going to be rewarded. Your good planets of the morning, afternoon come to help you in the evening, nightfall period. And the rewards are tremendous. So make plans to be out with the business community that you are doing business with the job people that you see every day for job and your bosses. Or the new romance you want to chase, a perfectly good day of getting that romance. Or to make your family people happy. You've got 24 hours to do that beautifully. In evening, nighttime, these planets can be over-determined to help you. Being over-determined means you will just want to get what you want at any cost. Don't do that. Better to take the soft approach with these over-determined planets so you have some class in what you're doing. And doing it the soft way is always nicer. But you'll still get what you want. Thursday the 25th, the whole day is not good. Well, morning, afternoon says you can be disappointed, you can be cheated, you can be let down. Apply that to job areas, work areas and business areas, and also in the love, romance area and the family area. So disagreements are there from the very minute you wake up. So say less and do less. Drive carefully to work or to business. Even accidents are seen. And be careful, don't divulge, don't talk about your personal secrets or your personal plans too much because people will make use of them. So deadlines may be broken, plans may be cancelled, maybe postponement. So be prepared for a disappointment. Have a B plan all the time, and that way you will be ready for trouble as it comes. And tell yourself you cannot afford to let somebody else do your work. It will be all done wrongly, and that's how the blame may come on you. So you got to put your shoulder to the wheel and work hard and get your deadlines going as well. Evening nightfall period, the planet of arrogance is there. And of course this planet will make you very arrogant, and that's not good. And these planets of arrogance will tend to make you isolated. Nobody will want to work with you. And you have to be suspicious as well, morning, afternoon. So don't be arrogant. Don't be a person who is wanting to take control or wanting the limelight throughout the whole day. Evening, nightfall especially, these arrogant planets are there. So somebody might say something and you don't like hearing it and you might retaliate because of your arrogance. Don't do that, otherwise everything falls to bits. Stay humble, be negotiable, be flexible, be approachable, be appreciative, and you will tame down these planets of arrogance. There will be no more arrogant planets, and then you will get what you want. Friday the 26th, what a beautiful morning, afternoon you are going to have, and what a lousy, hopeless evening and nightfall you're going to have. That's how the day changes. Well, let's talk of the morning, afternoon. Long-term planets are there, so at your place of work or in business, you're scoring very high points. Long-term possibility of long-term business and long-term security in job. And if you're chasing for the romance, go right ahead, morning, afternoon period. And in your family areas, the bonding will be wonderful. So good luck awaits you in the morning, afternoon. So go out and grab it. Evening, nightfall period turns miserable. Emotional planets are all falling down. And so emotionally, you're going to be very disappointed. So is it the romance who said yes in the morning, afternoon, but didn't show up in the evening, nightfall period. Things like that will happen. Or the people you are with, whether job-wise, business-wise, friendship-wise, they may all go wrong. Plans may be postponed, plans may be cancelled. So many things can go wrong. Basically, you are emotionally very upset in the evening, nightfall period. Things can go out of hand and they can be affected long-term because the long-term planets are there. So what you say, what you do, be very careful. Evening, nightfall period, you might make long-term enemies as well. If you don't have to be out, go back to the safety of your own home early. Saturday the 27th, it starts wonderfully for you. So morning and afternoon is perfectly happy. Take charge, take control, but take the soft approach. Because some of these planets are your planets of determination. And they may make you over-determined to get what you want. You will get very pushy and demanding. Don't. With these planets of determination, if you take the soft approach, you look very classy. And you look very laid back. And you look very self-confident. And you will still get what you want. How nice is that? So don't want to be a bull in a china shop. Go grab this, grab that. Oh, no good. Take the soft approach and you're going to be very happy with whatever develops in the morning, afternoon period. There's one planet in the evening, nightfall, nasty one who comes now and then in the morning, afternoon period. Planet of disappointment, planet making you very stubborn, planet making you very dominating. Don't allow this planet to do that. Repeat to yourself, I'm going to be flexible and appreciative. But evening, nightfall, these negative planets are very strong. And your better planets will be tired by then, can't do much for you evening, nightfall. So these nasty planets take over and they basically want everything to go wrong. And that's by you saying the wrong thing and you doing the wrong thing. So you don't want to be the organizer or the planner in the evening, nightfall period. Things are going to go miserably wrong and the blame will come on you. So be part of a team, just sit back. Let somebody else do the planning, and if things go wrong, well, it's not your fault. You are not going to get the finger of blame looking at you. Disappointment can be at a very high level. So you probably are going to go in the evening, nightfall so exuberant because your morning or afternoon was so wonderful. Well, I don't want you to get yourself down, but tell yourself to be less expectant of whatever you want in the evening, nightfall period. That's the best way, because you're not going to get much. Don't get angry because of that. Some of your planets can turn very angry. And if you have to go back home early if you want. Or don't go out at all. Just go back to the safety of your own home. Well, that's the week for you. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years. That'll be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms, and I may even face read you while looking at you. So you'll have all these opportunities and we'll get your next 7 or 8 years perfectly right, age by age, calendar year by calendar year in detail. I'll give you a lot of information, your lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms, your lucky colors, your lucky directions, your lucky days, a lot of information. And you can have your lucky lottery numbers which will be relevant to you for the rest of your life based on your date of birth and time of birth and your palms. And you can compare them with what I'm giving for everybody in Capricorn every month. If the numbers are very close, you've got to get busy and go and buy. And I'll show you how to get your lottery numbers going. So we'll have an interesting 90-minute session and cost you only USD 50 to know your next 7 or 8 years. So go to Skype, go to Facebook Messenger, go to email, send me a message, and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, thank you and good luck.